Very quick shop tour.
Hopefully that'll keep them happy. So it did have a water tank on there. Got a wee party of cows following me this morning. Morning, Holly. What a beast. Big breakdown. There's the drill working there. The final big clunky clangy gate. It just sits on the end here, and then there's two solid gates which hang on this end. Because we set up a tatty dresser up in this section up here, so we're always kind of moving about and shifting stuff about. So it's quite good to have the cattle kind of blanked off from that, so they can't see what's going on and they don't get spooked or uncomfortable, especially at calving time. Here's the feeder. So this is where the straw, ammonia straw go. Getting there with this, it'll only kind of be another hour and a bit, and then I'll have it all complete. Anyway, get that finished tomorrow afternoon, because I've got cattle to move first thing in the morning. Get that finished in the afternoon. I've got a delivery or so to do tomorrow, and then I might get the calves in tomorrow evening if I'm quick and get stuff done, but see how it goes. Supplements for the hens just arrived. Phone's only on 1%, but that's a hell of a long lorry. Just that wee one on top. Look at the length of it. What the hell?
Very quick shop tour.
Some in the seating area. More seating. The last of the seating. Okay, gifts, toys, books, mugs, glasses, candles, gifts in general really in this area. Then you've got kind of sweets, chocolate, etc. around here. Booze over here. This is the entrance, fruit and veg area, which is obviously all cleared away at the moment. So it's in the chills, dog food, pet food, bits and bobs. Tills are all lined down here. Chillers, butchery at the very end, deli area down here. Through the middle you've got eggs that sit there, bread, bits and bobs. Oh no, eggs are here, sorry. Pastas, stuff like that. Here's the butchery, but it's dark, hold on. Right, lights are on. This is the butchery. So main butchery counter, that's also got butchery things in it, and that's also got butchery things in it. That's the dry ager, that's freezer, chopping block, 1, 2. That's the big sign, Goldburn Butchery sign, and then the chiller where the meat is hung is all along that back wall. There's a glass kind of viewing point as well. And that's it, 20-second tour. Slaughterhouse is open today, so we'll be able to get the Highland Down 2 bullocks away like we tried to yesterday. So I'm just putting the livestock trailer on just now. This is how you don't do it in a test, although you don't need to do a test anymore. Bounce off it and drive forward a couple of inches. And then you're perfectly lined up, almost. Highland are loaded. Need to go and get 2 bullocks from along the road now. Just grabbing a linchpin because the back door of the trailer is missing one. They're meant to be these kind of quick release things. I don't know what they're called. If you know, put them down below. But this side fell off years ago, so we just put a linchpin through there. But we'd lost the last one. Oats are coming through. You can see the wee green streaks, green rows. They were sown 10 days ago-ish. Little piece. 2 bullocks in there and a Highland cow. We're getting rid of a few Highland cows because we've got other ones, younger ones coming on a bit, and we don't want loads of Highland cattle. Sorted out the passports. I've got the 3 passports I need. Just need to fill in the food chain form, just put their tag numbers, how many I've got, address, and sign it, and we're good to go. We're off. Paperwork's all filled in. Another, well, it'll be about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to Glasgow. Can only really reach just shy of 50 with this trailer with a full load of cattle. It's a bit wobbly if you go above that. here at the slaughterhouse, they're obviously short on staff, so we have to wait half an hour, 20 minutes. We're back, flipping 4.5 hour round trip. I need another hand. Goodbye trailer. I've got some farm shop deliveries to do, but I'll wash the trailer first and then I can go inside and get changed and whatnot to do the deliveries. And then once I'm back from that, I need to finish setting up the pens for the calves. It may need slightly cleaned. A lot easier to do it when it's just been used, when it's still wet. Power washer takes it off much easier than when it dries out and it's all hard. So I did have a water tank on there. Oops. Just turned a bit sharp and it decided to count. Luckily it's not that full. Nice and manky. Spotless. I think it'll be Percy will be in this trailer next. Need to get him along the road fairly soonish. Here comes the rain and the dug. Delivery man for the next couple of hours. I'm hopefully going to have enough time to sort out the pens and bring the cows and calves in, because I didn't feed them this morning on purpose, so they were easier to get in. So I want to get to them today. Delivery is done. 1, no one was in. 2, it was a nursery and they were all the way home again. So I need to take that first thing in the morning. Back again, which is a bit annoying. Anyway, we're trying to get all this finished setting up right now and get it bedded with straw, get the troughs out, feed sorted, so first thing in the morning, well, after I do that delivery, I can get all the calves in. They need those for worms as well. This gate's in position now, that's all this side, that's all the big gates. Then there's a door hangs off this end and another door hangs here. I need to set up a stanchion from this point, feeder sits here. Legs a bit short compared to the other 3. So these 2 eyes, one there and one up there, bolt onto the pinholes on this stanchion, so that keeps the feeder held there. And then this piece is effectively a gate which hangs in the gap. Well, I'll show you once it's put up. So that's my wee gate. So yesterday's question of the day. So these are effectively recycled pens. There used to be a central passage in the shed. So this concrete from that edge to that edge, that's where the central passage was, because it was a cattle shed. And it got ripped out 4 or 5 years ago because we weren't going to be having any cattle. But then I wanted cattle and I came back to the farm. So we're back at cattle, but we don't have a central passage. So we've kind of gone back a step, but it's fine. Anyway, basically from here to here, cattle put their heads through there and fed into troughs which are on this side. So basically just chopped bits up to make gates, which are 1.5 the length of what they used to be, because it used to be concrete from there down. And that's allowed me to make all these gates, pretty heavy duty gates. And the way it worked out with it's already set up for cattle in here, so it's got stanchion points and feeder points. Just you ended up with this gap because there used to be a passageway, so made a gate and it just worked out that size, and it's perfect for getting in and out. So the gates are hung on the wall there. Those two just get chained together. That's got a stanchion in the middle which is through into the ground. These two are just chained together. Well, they're actually bolted, these two, and that one's on a stanchion as well. This is the rope for one of the chutes, so I'm just going to let it down because there's no way anything will hit it now because this pen's going to be in the way. I'm doing that just so there's not loads of rope to tie up, because I need to hang a gate on here. What's going to happen with this is I'm going to lift it with the forks right here. It's not going to fall over, nothing's going to break, and it's going to go absolutely perfectly well. I need 2 people for this, but there is no one. There's got to be a smart way of doing this. Just don't think I can think of it. I've got the bottom one fractionally in, so I should just lower that slightly and this will line up. Either that or it'll fall off. Can't be far away at that. That's it. Now watch it slide on. One down, another one to go. New approach. I can't remember how I did it last year, but we're trying it this way. This has worked a treat. The bottom one's on, the top one's, I just need to drop it in fractionally and then I'll get it on. Just give this a sugar and it'll drop on. That's it. It's on the wrong side of the post. Some of this straw for bedding for them. This is another thing I need to make in the winter, is new troughs. These, we've got a couple of them, or we've got about 3 or 4, but they're all ancient and knackered. Hear them roaring. We didn't feed them this morning, so I thought I'd have time to get them in this evening. But I'm not going to have time because I need to get them in, split them off, worm all the calves. Still got a few things to do in there, so I'm going to have to do them first thing in the morning. I'll give them a wee bit of food to quieten them down a bit, but I don't want to give them too much because I want them to be hungry in the morning, so they just fire straight in because I've got no one to go in behind them and chase them. Mostly ready to go for the morning, so this is just to fill a wee gap between this gate and the one that folds that way. I'll leave them open because Tatty guys are coming to lift tomorrow, so I've no idea when they're coming in, but I need to do a delivery. That delivery I need to do before they come. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you can like and subscribe, helps the channel. Down in that corner and that corner, the thumbs up and the big red button. Click on both. Cheers. Wiring in. Hopefully that'll keep them happy.
By my side.